What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. For today's video we have two unboxings, one of which is kind of an investment piece from, as you may guess, Topps Cosmic Chrome based on the background right here. And the second one is actually just a pack of cards from a Whatnot giveaway. So we'll start out with the pack of cards from the Whatnot giveaway, see what that's all about, and then we'll get into the card unboxing. And I'll give you guys a hint, it's one of the greatest shooters of all time, in my opinion, the greatest shooter of all time. So that may kind of give you guys a hint. But anyways, this is a Topps Chrome NFL pack right here. So let's see what's inside of it. Yeah, last time I actually got a number of cards, so I'd be sick if I got anything good. But with just one pack, obviously, not expecting anything crazy. Doesn't look like anything crazy. We have Brock Bowers. Oh, Josh Allen on the Refractor. That's nice. Let's check that out real quick. Yeah, definitely a Refractor, so that's a sweet card. And then we also have Puka Nacua on the Future Stars Refractor. So double Refractor. And then Seth Hennigan on the back. So actually really happy with that. Let me get some sleeves and stuff real quick for that. Let's open up a new pack real quick. But yeah, honestly, for not getting any like legit hits, that's actually a really good pack right there. Two Refractors, both of good players. And I actually have one of those players off being graded, and I'll kind of go over that video later on of everything that I did to get graded, because I have two separate hauls and I'm really excited for both of them to come back, hoping to get at least one PSA 10, being that it was my first time ever doing something like this. And I feel like I've gotten better now as to knowing which cards should and should not be getting graded. But yeah, for my first time, honestly, I'd just be happy with at least 110, but definitely hoping for multiple. And so here's the two cards I'm going to sleeve from this pack. Super happy that both of these are Refractors, and like I said, good players. So yeah, we'll kind of put those in the background for now. And now we'll move on to the much bigger card. Need to get card stands, as you can see, so hopefully they'll stay. Okay. And now let's get to the much bigger package. This one I got off of eBay. I've not even looked at this, so I'm just going to pull it out here. Don't want to reveal my address or anything. So I'm going to kind of open that off camera real quick like that. Cool. Wow, look at that. Really well packaged. This guy definitely has done this before. Had a ton of good reviews on eBay, so that's super good. And yeah, let's get right into it. Super excited to see this card in person. It's one I was hoping to pull myself, but definitely happy with what I got. And yeah, here we go. All right, so what we have right here is a Steph Curry white hole refractor. I mean, this card looks so good in person. One of the reasons I bought this, besides the fact that I kind of will get into later in the video about how I believe this is a good investment, is the fact that this card right here is so clean, based on the fact that it's like a color match with his jersey, all white jersey, and then all white in the background. And yeah, just check that card out, guys. Such a sick card. I am so happy I got this. And let's just say this is staying in the collection probably forever. The reason I'm kind of doing this basically is I'm going to collect a bunch of Steph Curry cards from Topps Cosmic Chrome specifically, because any first year product right now, with the license being NBA, kind of first time having the license in around 10 years, I believe it's a really good buying opportunity, especially for veterans such as Steph Curry, and he's retiring soon. So first year products like this, where he has really good cards in the product, I'm trying to buy as many as possible. In addition to this, I'm going to be chasing the entire Planet set of his. Obviously not the like end ones right now, because those are like 30, 40,000, but I've kind of gone on a mission to acquire as many as I can and maybe trade up for some of the bigger ones in the future. But I think long term, these have tremendous upside potential. I do not think there's a better shooter than him presently or in the future. And I think it actually goes really well that like he's the greatest shooter on planet Earth. And that's kind of hinting at one of the cards coming in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, each time I get one of the cards that I'm buying, I'm kind of going to go through what I bought it for, and then we'll kind of check in, later down, like a few months now, a few years from now, kind of like just different time periods, and see where these cards are at, if I was right with my thesis. And the good news is, the people that I'm buying cards of, specifically Steph Curry, I like him as a player, and like I kind of want to add it to my PC, so worst case, if somehow the market goes down, which I really don't think it will, I have cards that I love. So I think that's kind of the way to do it in the hobby, is find people that you want to invest in, that you also like, and you really can't lose. So that's my thesis with Steph Curry. And yeah, I'm trying to find all the good looking cards from this set. I think most of them are good looking, but there's a few sets within here, like insert specifically or whatever, that I'm just not a fan of. But I could not pass up on the white hole. I just think that looks so sick. There's the back again. So let me double check right now because I actually don't remember exactly how much I paid for this. And when I do this, I'm also doing this for the upside potential of grading with PSA. So that's another thing I want to talk about real quick before I check the price of how much I paid, is that it's super important to think about upside potential with investing. Not only can I make money if this card goes up, but I can also make money if I'm able to grade this card and it gets a 10. So when I ordered this card, I searched for dozens of days and dozens of cards because there are so many different Steph Curry white holes online. Some of them I've already sold, so I had to check comps. That was kind of the first step. And then when I found one that I actually liked, what I did is I talked to the seller. I asked for specific pictures, one being of the front of the card, just like this, another one of the back. And then I asked for basically pictures of each of the four corners, like literally like that detailed right there. Let me see if it'll focus. Yeah, like that, like that, like that, and like that. And then I went on the back and asked for the same up close to check for any bends on the corners, as well as kind of just marks in general, print lines, scratches, and I also want to check for centering. I think the centering on this is phenomenal. Most of the ones I found were very off-centered. I think the right side may be a slight tad bigger than the left, but the good news is PSA allows 55-45 for centering, so I believe I'm well within that, and I was also able to use AI to help me. Fun fact, I was also looking for the lunar version of this card. I should have bought one that I thought was pretty good center, but it was one of the earlier ones to release on like an auction on eBay, and I was like, I kind of want to let the market settle, but I don't know. Looking back, like there's only 10 of them, so I kind of regret it because the other ones weren't well centered, and they've kind of all sold now. So with how rare they are, I may have messed up there because I think that's like an important one to add because like Lunar, and then he's got a new shoe deal. So I think that kind of fits into that as well with kind of the market there. So may have made a mistake in not getting that one, but I'm trying to acquire the Lunar version of this as well. But yeah, this is the first card that I've acquired under the kind of Steph Curry investment project, if you will call it that. So such a sick card. And let me check on eBay exactly how much I spent after taxes and all that. So, okay, just pulled it up. So I paid $205 for the card before shipping and tax. And then after everything included, I paid $225.83. So, I mean, that's just without grading it. Unfortunately, PSA did increase the grading cost and suspend the lower tiers. So I would be having to spend $80 to grade this right now. So I have to kind of think about if I want to do that and risk maybe it not getting a 10 and losing $80, or waiting for the value tiers to basically get resumed, which could take, who knows how long, over 6 months maybe. But the thing is, since I'm keeping it for the long term, I don't know if it matters if I want to grade it now or just kind of wait based on the fact that it's a long-term investment. So you guys kind of let me know what you think, because I'm definitely newer to the scene, as you guys know. I would appreciate any advice. But yeah, super sick card. I could not be happier with this being the first card I kind of get in the investment series I'm doing. And let me know what other cards you guys want to see go into this investment. I'm also thinking about doing LeBron as well, but I kind of wanted to focus on one player at a time, but maybe I just go for multiple players. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos about this series in the future to come. I have multiple cards on the way, and like I said, he is the greatest shooter on every planet, so stay tuned because a lot of planets are on the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go check out the video that I just filmed where we opened 2 boxes of Topps Cosmic Chrome NFL, massive auto pulled, and a SSP. I think you guys would love that video. And yeah, thanks for watching this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.